Hi everybody, Cody here from Spiritual Healing and Expansion. And today I wanted to talk about the differences between the left side of the body and the right side of the body. Somebody had asked a question about dealing with issues on the left side or the right side of the body. And I think it's a really great question. So when we think about the left side of the body and energy, that is the side that we receive energy on. And the right side of the body is the side where we ground our energy. So one thing that you might want to pay attention to, if you have an issue on, let's say, the left side, for example, if you are blocking yourself from receiving, do you have an energetic block that is blocking you from being able to receive things that you want in life? That's something that, is one thing that I always recommend looking into first, because the left side is the receiving side. And then the right side is the grounding side. So grounding basically has to do with your survival and that type of thing. It's also about holding on to things. So if you are having issues on the right side, you might be holding on to things too hard. You might not be allowing yourself to release that. So it's blocking the flow of energy. So energy in, energy out. We always have to be in that flow. Otherwise we have stagnant energy and it creates dis-ease in the body, right? Okay, so further into this, I'm going to use let's just use breast cancer or breast as an example. So, because we have a left breast and a right breast, right? So, let's say somebody's having issues with their left breast. They have a tumor in their left breast. Now, with metaphysical detoxification, what we would do is, first of all, what causes it? Obviously, if you have a tumor in the left side of your body, it is because you're not filtering out waste or toxins from that respective side. So the kidney is not filtering properly on that side. That is always number one. The thing that needs to be addressed is proper elimination. Okay, so physically, we want to make sure that you are eliminating properly and that your kidney is working. But if you have an issue on a specific side of the body, you're typically not eliminating properly from that side. Okay, so moving on. Also, something to think about is that the left side of the breast is all about nurturing. So you might want to look at your relationships with your mother. You might want to look at the relationships with yourself. How do you feel about the feminine aspect? Does it give you a bad vibe to feel when you think about the feminine aspect? Do you feel resistance when somebody brings up, love or being cuddly or being vulnerable? Vulnerability is a feminine aspect. So if we are, especially a female, and we are not allowing ourselves to be vulnerable, we're actually imbalanced between our energy of feminine and masculine energy, and it creates an energetic blockage in the body. So you might want to think about, creativity. Is your creativity stunted? The feminine energy is all about flow and just letting things happen. Are you allowing that in your life, or are you restricting that from happening? Are you too masculine in your energy? That could be an imbalance there, causing the left breast to have issues. So, if your energies are not balanced, then that's when we see energies manifest as dis-ease in the body. So the right side of the body, again, is all about grounding. It's the masculine principle. It has everything to do with the masculine side. So if you think about masculinity, what comes with that? Leadership, hustle and grind, work, being tough or tough love, your father figure, how you relate to men, how you feel about the male principle in general. It's linked to traumas, abuse, bravery, that type of thing. So you want to explore your relationships with all of those aspects. How do you feel about your father? What is your relationship with your father? What is your relationship with male figures in general? How do you feel about men? How do you feel about being brave? Are you one of those people that believe in tough love and you don't let that feminine aspect come in? Do you think that that you have to hustle all the time in order to be a leader? Does it mean that in order to lead, you have to have this strong masculine energy behind it? Do you feel like you always have to be doing something for things to turn out right, or do you sit back and you just let that flow? So if you have an issue on the right side of the breast that we're using for an example today, then you would want to look at those aspects, as well as in metaphysical detoxification, you would want to look at the right kidney, right? So is the right kidney functioning correctly? You could check your filtration. That'll be a whole different video, but check your kidney filtration. See if you're filtering. Now it's you can't really tell which kidney is functioning better than the other until you look at your symptoms. That is the best way to tell which kidney is having more problems than the other one. So the left side of the kidney drains the left side of the body, the right kidney drains the right side of the body. That is why we have two kidneys, one on each side of the body. Okay. So the kidneys also, then you want to look at what the kidneys stand for. What do kidneys represent? If you have a kidney issue in the left or right side, you want to fix that on an emotional, mental level as well. So let's see. Let's say that you have a tumor in the right breast, you have a horrible relationship with your father, and you resent him, and you hold a lot of anger towards him. Well, kidneys hold anger and resentment. And so if you know that you are having issues with the masculine side, and you're having issues on that side, then you want to explore the resentment and the anger that you are holding towards your father and work through that trauma so that you can release that energy. And once you do that, your body starts functioning a heck of a lot better. We are basically, in these physical bodies, we are energy manifested into this density, okay? So if you break us all the way down to the quantum level, we are literally pretty much just like air. We're energy. We're little particles of energy that make up our bodies. So, once we can work through that stuff, it changes on an energetic level as well. And that's where we really, that's the deepest place we're trying to head to, is the energetic level, which is essentially who you are deep down. We're just manifested into this physical body. So yes, it is important to focus physically, mentally, emotionally, and ultimately when you do that, what you're doing is changing your patterns energetically. And that is the bottom, that's the ultimate right there, is energetically. So I hope this was helpful and it was pretty insightful for you. If you're having any issues on like either the left side of your body or the right side of your body, just take these principles away that I shared with you today and see where they might fit for you. Again, I hope this was helpful, and I hope you guys have a great day today. I'll talk to you guys later.